Hi, this is Kim Pinkney, and welcome to my channel. I'm just checking to make sure that everything is going and you can hear me okay. Make sure my mic is closer to me. And hopefully you can hear me okay. Let me see. That looks like it's nice and loud. Okay, I'll try to talk a little softer. I've got a wicked cold, so I'll be sounding kind of strange. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully you can hear me. Alright. Hopefully that'll work. If my music is way too loud, let me know in the comments. Then I'll just like turn off the music completely. Okay. So this is going to be kind of chill. I wanted to create realistic hair. And because I really don't like how sculpted hair looks. Let's see, I don't think I have any with sculpted hair. Well, I do. Here we go. Let me open her up for a second. Let me turn myself off. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this is sculpted hair. And it looks plasticky. You know, and it works with the cartoony kind of character, but later on I'm going to want to do something that doesn't look as cartoony. So, and I know I could probably do it with this as well, but I think I've already changed, it's solidified a lot of stuff, so I can't really do too much with this hair. But yeah, so let's see. Let me open her back up. Okay, so one of the ways that and I've been playing with this for days, was creating in a drawing program like Procreate here, and then just outright like grabbing stuff off the internet. You pretty much need like a little square. Let's see, I'll just go ahead and use this right here. And the design that you're going to have is going to be white. So you want to go ahead and either, excuse me, we'll just go ahead and fill a layer with black. And then this layer here will be working with white. We're going to make our own alpha. And I found that one of the coolest things that let me see, where is it? I think it was just a bunch of straight lines, but I kind of want to have kind of like a texture. So, you know, you've got fine hair and then you got like kind of 4C hair. So I'm going to go ahead, turn on the canvas. I'm going to do the drawing guide. I'm going to edit the drawing guide, and I'm going to do symmetry, and I'll just leave it at symmetry. Go to OK and go done. So we have probably an invisible line going down the center. And instead of using like the technical pen, I'm going to use a different brush. Something that has a little tooth to it. Let's see. It is, my favorite is under, is it sketching? Yeah, like the 6B pencil. Because it's kind of kinky. So you got this like kind of kinky lines. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of various kinky lines, and I'm just going to go ahead and do them all in different shapes and stuff like that. And then just kind of we'll do some big ones too, just to give it some variation. We'll make a couple tiny ones here and there. Okay. And then I could just duplicate it and just kind of move it. Merge them down. And we'll duplicate it. And there we go. And that's pretty good. See, it's got that kinkiness to it. It's not like perfectly straight. Okay. And I'm going to extend it all the way to the end. Let me go ahead and merge those guys together. And just kind of, oops, kind of extend it. And then I'm going to go ahead and save this as a JPEG. Share and JPEG. Okay, and down. Alright, and the next one I'll do is I'll kind of do some, kind of like a wave texture. We'll see how that one goes. I like using Liquify, the Liquify tool, and I'll just use the push. And I'll just kind of move them around a little bit here. Just to give it a weird, just kind of moving it all over the place here. Alright. Just kind of break it up a little bit. Okay, looks good. Okay, and I'll share that one. And we'll make that into a JPEG as well. And down. Now, I apologize if I just get into this coughing fit. I do have a cold. Okay, so let's go ahead and get out of this. Hop on into Nomad. And you want to kind of think about how you want your hair to be shaped. So let's, for giggles, we'll give her like a bang, or yeah, we'll give her a bang. And I like using the tube tool. So I'll just go ahead and create a tube. Let's create a straight one. We'll use path. Alright. The snap is on. Let me go ahead and bring it up a little bit. And we'll do the radius here, and we'll just kind of do this sort of thing. Let's see. And this will be like a hair weft, like a big fat strand here. Let's see. Let's make it thinner. And we could probably curl it under a little bit, like that, a little thinner. I don't want to break it too much. Let's bring that up a little bit. Too many curves. We'll keep it kind of straight. Okay, so we got that going on. Before I validate it, I'm going to go ahead and hit those little dots there. And I'm going to reduce the topology as low as I can. Well, not too low, because I want to still keep it kind of curved. And reduce the faces. Alright. So, you have choices. You can, the one that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding the images that we just created. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to be adding them as a what is it called? Let me get into it. Under the material, this one right here, hit that, go down to where textures are, and go all the way down to opacity, and go to your photos, and I'm going to try the kinky one that we just created. And what it does is it gives you the texture, but it's super thin. It's it just, and we still have, before we validated it, or before we validate, we have the ability to kind of shape it. Now, my thing is that since it is transparent, I like getting this into the shape that I want, and then adding more to it. So this will be like a basic weft shape, or strand, a bunch of strands. And then I'll go ahead, and what's going to happen is it's going to auto validate pretty much. So this is one. I'm going to duplicate this tube here. Before I do that, let me merge all of my head shape stuff together. Okay, and that's all head. Okay, and then that's the tube, that's the hair. I'm going to duplicate this one, and I'm going to now there's two on top of each other. I'm going to take one. I'm going to use the tool here, and I'm going to kind of like, oh yeah, change the pivot to center, and then I'm going to kind of roll it over. You don't have to really change it to center, but I figured that it's I think it would be easier to kind of roll it a little bit. Let me see if I can get it to move a little bit. Oh, I forgot to undo my pivot. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, and then just kind of roll it over, and it gives you more strands. Now you can also color it. Let's see, and instead of just duplicating this one over and over again, let me just do another one. Clone it, and this is the one that has the, oh, it's not. Okay, let me change the pivot to the center here, and hit pivot again. Don't forget. I'm going to change that color to like maybe a darker purple, and I'm going to try to roll it a little bit or move it a little bit, and it just gives it a little bit more thickness to it. More strands, more strands. Okay, so once I join them together, before I do though, yeah, I'm gonna join them up it. So okay, so I've got them joined, and it's transparent. And what I also want to do is do one more. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this one more time, clone it, but instead of it being in the opacity, I'm going to take it off the opacity and then add it to normal. So I can, let's see if I can rotate it a little bit. Let's see if I close it, paint it all. So the white one looks like it could be like a highlight almost. Let's see, and then we'll merge those together. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so let me see if I can back it up. Okay, let's do it this way. Create the tube, path, make it a little bigger. Give it a couple radius type of thingies here. And we'll just have that be coming down to a point. And we'll bring this to a point too. And just kind of make it thin. So, squeeze it together. Okay, so you get your shape the way you want it. Let's come back to the tube tool. Let's give it like just a little wave there. Okay, and then drop the faces just a bit. Take it down as low as we can go. I don't want to go too low though. We'll say it's 6. 6. There we go. All right. Now the thing about it is that we're going to be duplicating this so many times that you got to pay attention to how much these are, how big these guys are. Okay, so back to this tool here. We'll go to opacity, photos, and we got this guy. All right, and then I'm going to duplicate that. Oh, I got to fix this again. Let's see. There we go. And let's see. So back to our hair. It's sometimes easier to see when it's colored. So paint all. Alright. So one of the things I like doing is, let me go ahead and duplicate this again, is I like creating, let's see, let me fix the pivot here. Okay, pivot, center, and then just kind of move it over, and I'll finish my thought in a second. Now, if you want it a little bit thicker, you could do that again. Just add another one. Let's see, where we go, right here. Actually, let's stick with that. Let's see, I'm trying to decide, do I want to, you know what, let me take this one off. I don't want to, let's see, I'm going to show you what I would do to create this hair. Let me go ahead and delete this one. So we have just this one thin one. And then I'm going to create or add a radial. So I'm going to kind of build the hair up. And I don't believe I had, what's it called? I don't think I've validated this yet. So what I did is I just made a duplicate of this. And if I make it, if I put enough on there, it pretty much does what I was trying to do, which was make it a little thicker looking. Right now it's still wispy. There we go. And I'm probably going to trim this, so I'm going to go ahead and validate it. Now you have your choices. If you join the children, it's all one piece, and if you decide to like cut it up, it will, it could leave fragments, but it's all one piece. If you keep instances, I'll have 60 instances of this particular hair. So I'm going to keep instances because it's, to me, it's kind of easy to move them and cut them up. So I'm going to keep instances. I go yes. And then I'm going to delete what I don't need. So anything going past a certain point, I'm going to delete. So we still have the hair selected. And you can also duplicate this again, so it's like a double layer. And let's see, get to my tools. Let's see. And you could also select each individual one. Oops. Let's see. It'll be easier just to open this up. See, this is the 60 different beasts that I got to deal with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the one that is lit up. Okay, so it's that guy right there. And I can select all the ones that I don't want. Let's see. Oops, it deselected. Oh, no, it didn't. Now, also, what I could do is if I join all those, it becomes like a weft. Let's see. So far, we've got this right here. Okay, we did validate. So let me see if I can just move what I've selected. Oops, I selected the head. Okay, let's do it again. Ba -bum -ba. Okay, so it's right there. Okay, I want these guys. Now, the circle goes all the way around. It's inside the head right now. So I'm going to get rid of all of those. Or actually, let's see. For some reason, I keep selecting the head. I don't know how I keep doing that. Where is the head? The head's right here. I don't know why that keeps getting selected. So what I could do is I could move them out. And if I join them, they'll automatically be, what is it called? Automatically validated. And I can also manipulate them, hopefully, without messing up everything else. It's like it becomes its own instance. I can also tilt it, so like if I'm doing a, what is that called? Like a ponytail, I can use that. I could probably flip it. Let me see, let's rotate it around. I'm sure there was an easier way to do that. Now the downside to doing your hair like this is that it can get pretty huge, your file size. So like right now it's at 1,000, and I believe it was anything that you do to these things pretty much can increase your file size or your sizes here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let me see if I can get that to come in a little bit. Now to control it, you can use the drag tool, and that'll let you kind of manipulate it, all of them. There we go. And the other tool, the move tool, will let you do like individuals. There we go. But the drag tool will help you move like the bulk of it really fast. Okay, so I guess I'm making a ponytail. Okay, so I'm going to use this same weft here, and I'm going to probably duplicate it one more time. And the rest of it, I'm going to also, let's see, I could take portions of it. Instead of wasting it, I could take portions of it and do things to it. Let's see. I can see, I can grab that, and let me find it on here. There we go. Just keep going down. Let's see, that's not too bad. Grab a couple more. I think that's good. So like right there, I'll go ahead and join those. And then that side, I can go ahead and kind of make the other portion here. Let me see, I can rotate and bring it down. So instead of it being like a hard looking shell of a thing, you know, we got in, see, I believe I should be able to do, let me see if it'll let me do, oh, I need to clone it. Okay, clone. Send it to clones. Alright, and then I could flip it so it's on the other side. And if it's not thick enough, I can just add another one. Oh, and I'll definitely do something to the bangs here. So let's see. So the rest of it would be bangs. They should be highlighted. Let me get back to it. Okay, so that should be bangs. Let's see, there's more that I can grab. Whoops, those are into the other parts. Let's see, maybe it's these guys. Yeah, I don't need that part. Okay, so let's see. I want all these guys. Let me see if I can select. Alright. See what the selection tool did for me. Okay. Don't want the head selected. Don't want my tube selected. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and join those. Okay, so we've got the bangs here. Okay, and then we got the sides of the hair. And again, we can always build it up by duplicating the mesh. So right now, it's not unreasonable. I've had it to where it's just absolutely batshit crazy. And it crashed my iPad. Clone that. And then just kind of use the gizmo tool and just kind of rotate it a bit. And that makes it a little thicker looking. And then I could probably move it in more. So if you've ever heard of a hair weave, they're attached in wefts. It's like a string of hair, and then you could just join those together, and then clone it one more time. Bring it up a little bit more, and then I can manipulate it. So we got that, and we join. Oh, excuse me. So like right now I'm at like 11,000. So another thing that we could do is to decrease it. We can at the end we can what's it called? We can decimate it. We can decimate it to a certain point to where it still looks good. Let me bring it down a little, or move it in a little bit. And then we can clone this part just to make it look a little thicker. And we can go up a little bit. Bring it out just a little bit more, just to kind of obscure it a little bit. Because these are very, very thin. Alrighty. So we want to bring it towards the center here. So go ahead and, oops, we'll save. bring it in more. And we could probably rotate it just a bit. And it just makes it look a little thicker. Okay, so, let's see. Oops. Clone. Bring that up more. We can probably bring it in more. Rotate it more. We could bring it up more. More! Bring your head up more. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so let me see if I can decimate the bangs here. Just so that it's not so huge. We'll go into here, under miscellaneous, and hit decimate. Okay, it took it down a little bit. Let's see, it's now at 5,000 instead of versus 11,000, and it still looks good. Okay, let's do it again. And I figure I can get away with decimating maybe about 2 times or so before it starts to kind of look icky. So now we're down to 2,000 versus 11,000. Let's see. And you just kind of want to watch to make sure that your hairs don't get away from you. It's easy to do. Let's see. Let's kind of rotate this a little bit. Trying to cover some of this edge here. And I made like this elf lady. She's been like my go-to head. And I made her from what is that called? The default head. That's why she's got those like additional thingamabobs on her. Like if you guys have any questions, just let me know. This is like hellified fun to make your own hairs and have control. I didn't have to go into like a whole nother program and well, I did, I guess, you know, but I didn't have to create another, you know, you know, where you're bounced around and stuff. Some of the older videos on how to make hair are just a smidge outdated, just a smidge for this version of Nomad Sculpt. And let's see if this tells me what version. I guess this is Nomad Sculpt 1.90. So let's see. So far, that's what our hair looks like. Now you're not limited to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do like a ponytail too. We can change the whole hair to sorry, a whole nother color and stuff. So where it's like super shiny. You know, you can paint on it. Let's see. Now this back part, I want it a little thicker. Sorry, forgot where I was. Clone it a bit. Just want it a little bit more dense in the back. Alright, so, and you can make it as dense as you need to, or as you want to. I want to get it dense enough so that you don't see the scalp underneath. Let's see. Make sure I got those two together. And I'll just, let's see, what about this one? Yeah, we'll join all three of those. Okay, so right now it's at 9,000. And I'm going to duplicate it one more time, clone it, and maybe squeeze it so that it's, well, maybe I don't have to. That doesn't look too bad. It's dark enough, so it's covering up what I need. Let me bring it down some. Yeah, because I've been watching lots and lots of videos. Southern FX. I've been watching Dave, and there's Erica Kassab, and how to do braids and whatnot like that. And I was like, man, there's so many steps on some of these videos here, and yeah, with good reason. There are a lot of steps on some of them. Let's see, I want to make one more, clone it, and I want to bring that down some. But I've also wanted to control more of my hair, and I didn't like how the hair cards were looking. They were stiff and they were hard to move. I'm like, there's got to be a better way. Got to be a better way. And so far, this works for me. And I guess to create depth, we can make some of these parts a little darker. Let's see, I just want to try to get it to the point where she's not too bald. You know what I never tried? Let me try this real quick. So these are all the hair parts. I'm going to turn them all off for a sec. Go to the head. And maybe I can eliminate, a step here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color her scalp, or do what is it called, an extraction, so that I don't have to work so hard on thickening up the hair. So if I do this, go here, do extract shell, okay, and then do the same thing, go to the textures, and see if I can texture this with our shape here. Now we can control it if it doesn't go the way you want it to. Let's see, we can make it bigger, we can move it sideways. Let's see. I can't tell, so let me try to color it. Oh, mask is still on. Did it? I don't think it extracted. Holy crap. I thought it was going to extract. Oh, because I didn't raise the height. Okay, nothing to extract. Of course not. Okay, clear. Height and mask. Yeah, how about invert? Okay, maybe not. Oh, God, I hate when I mess this up. Okay, clear all. Clear all. Clear all. Okay, try again. There's something there. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, you guys. I apologize. I really have a bad cold. Okay, so, selection mask. Okay, invert. Why are you being a bear? Okay, I think I did something wrong here. Okay, let me back it up. I'm going to see if I can extract it just a little further. There we go. Oh, there's more selected than I wanted. Okay, let's try it again. And this is just basically to give her hair, her scalp, a color, so I'm not working so hard. Unmask. So I'm not working so hard at, why are you doing this? Okay, I just want the top of the head. Okay, one more time for the Gipper. Oh, selection mask. Oh, symmetry's on. Okay. Let's try a little bit more. Pain in the ass. Okay. And unmask you. And you. Just kind of like an experiment here. Alright. And we'll just use this one. Maybe I just paint it. Alright. Okay. So come back over here. And let me see if it'll let me invert. Nope, wrong way. Don't invert. Okay, this gives us a preview of how thick the height is going to be. I don't want it too thick. Like there, it's right good. Okay, so let's extract. And we can paint it. Alright. So when I do put the hair back on, maybe I'm not working as hard. Or, let's see. Oh, clear all. Let's see. Since I've got the scalp selected, I'm going to see if I can do... Where's the head extension? Let's see. Maybe I can do normal. Photos. Give it a second. Okay, I don't see it. Okay, let me try. Opacity. I think it's on there. Let's see. Let me turn off everything else. Oops. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's got me there. It's okay. But yeah, it's there, but it's transparent. Let's see. And again, we can manipulate it. We can make it bigger, so it covers more of the scalp. see, I could tile it. Let's see. Let's see. It looks like it's tiling already. This is mirroring itself. So this might actually be helpful. Let me see if I can get rid of some parts here. And we'll turn off the masks. Alright, so all these little parts here that got away from me, I can trim it away. Why you do that? Okay, let's see. And I'm wondering, let me try it again. Repeat. Interesting. Let's see, is that still on opacity? And I could make it like lower the opacity. So if I do bring everybody back, and I can also decimate it. Sorry. Water. Let me try decimating it a little bit. Alright. So now from 9,000 to 7,000. And since this is going to be covered with the other hair, now we're down to 3,000. I don't think voxel remesh works on this. I think it'll just mess it up. Now if you go too far, it gets really, I don't want to say janky, but it gets really squared off. And it don't look so much like hair anymore. Alright. So with a little skull cap, I guess, that could also help with covering up some of the hair. So it's like a little bit denser. Let me see if I can make it move. I don't know if you can see that underneath there. Alright, so let's make a ponytail. Alright, so one of the cute ways that I found to make a ponytail using the path tool, just go ahead and draw your line, make a path, and then instead of validating, go to the little dots there, go to spiral down below here. And I was, it was yesterday I learned that I could make these little cutesy twists. Twisty, twisty twists. Alright. So, do the radius thing. Depending on how thick we want the ponytail to be. We can do thin here, thick here. Alright, and then let's do our trick. Go to the materials on the tube, go to opacity, go to photos, go to our texture, and there is our texture. Go ahead and paint it, and let's go ahead and position it. Let's go ahead and do this sort of thing. my snap is on. It's so sticky. Okay, so one thing I like doing is using the radial. So I'm going to use the radial again. Let me move this over here. Okay, so we're going to go to add a radial. Alrighty. Okay. And we can use our gizmo. Move that back a little bit. We can squeeze it. Let's see. I can bring it in some. Move it a little bit. And we can, let's see, do I want to go thicker? No, I think that's good. Okay, so we'll just kind of squeeze it in a little bit. And we'll validate it. And for this one, we'll join children. Confirm. Yeah. Okay, so we can make that into a ponytail. We can make them into two twin tails. We can make them bigger, smaller. Use the drag tool. This is all like one piece. And then we can decimate it so that it's not too huge. Oh, you know, I don't see the swirls anymore. Shame on me. I overdid it. Let me see. Move will only, move like individual strands. So like if you need some to be kind of out a bit, but drag is your friend. Okay, so on some of this, I wonder if I can clone that and bring it up a little bit. There we go. Cover up some of the other part here. Okay, and I'm just gonna join those together. Yeah, so from here I can make another one. Where are you? Oh, first let's decimate it because it is right now 608K. I mean, these things can really like pile up on you. And a matter of fact, let me go ahead and join these guys up together. Okay. And then, let's see, we'll do the bangs together and the two head mesh. Okay. So, like right here, 608,000. And let's go ahead and decimate that. We'll go to there, miscellaneous. So we're at 608. Now we're at 300. 150, and let's see how bad it looks, because what I'm going to end up doing is doing another bit. You see how it's kind of getting kind of kinky? Let's see. We're at 23,000. And my head itself is like the same amount. And I didn't optimize my tube either. I didn't. Shame, shame. Okay, let me decimate it. Okay, so we're down to 6,000. It still looks kind of okay. But I'm probably going to do a couple more. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna go add another radial. Ooh. Ooh, puffy. I put the radial on the wrong thing. Okay, let's try it again. Add radial repeater. There we go. Let's see, let's come out a little bit. And then we can always just delete the ones that we don't want. So like I can delete the whole first part of it. Okay, so 22 is okay. It's a nice... Let's see if we can squeeze it together. And it's kind of hard to see without like coloring it. So let's see. Let's go ahead and validate. We'll join the children. And go yes. And then we'll bring it down some more again. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but let's see if we can. We could probably bring that down. Oops. Let's kind of close it up a little bit. Move it. So the more you play with it, the easier doing it becomes. You'll know what you can get away with. You'll know what your iPad can handle. Okay, let's bring that out some more. And you just kind of shape it the way you want. Okay, so if we wanted to, we could color it a whole nother color. Whoops, let me bring this in. Alright, and let's see if I can bring down some hairs here. I could probably, oh, you know, Let's see, it was tube. We'll do mirror, so it should be on the other side. No snap. Excuse me. God, right into the mic, Kim. Alright, do that radius thing again. And this time I'm going to try to keep the spiral. Alright. Let's bring it out a little bit. Okay. And we'll do our thing here. Go to the material, go to opacity, go to photos, and go to our little thing there. It's wispy, but it is what it is. And we'll paint all. So we have that going on. Now we can also, we can still manipulate it. Type of thing. You can add more coil to it until you validate it. And we can also we can duplicate it again, like a repeater again. Let's see. I like the repeater because it's more forgiving than some of the others. So add radial repeater. There we go. And you can just kind of have your little wispy hairs. Whoops. Just keep in mind that some of them might be going into the head. Let's see. Alright. We'll validate it. We'll keep instances. That way we can move them. Go, yeah. See, there's some that are right here on the head. So to get rid of those guys, let's open up our wisps here. We got that one, that one, that one. And we could just delete those. Oh, I don't want to delete those. Not all of them. Let's try it again. Okay. I kind of like that one. Okay, we don't need that one. Don't need that one. Let's see. We still got the ones in the back. And then you could just kind of reposition them. Now right now they're all the same instance, and in order to change that, go ahead and validate, and then go to object, I guess. But I think I should be able to manipulate this one. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so horrible hairstyle number 1. Let's see. Use the drag tool. Okay, so like to color it, let's see. We can change it from this like matte tone. Let's go into here. What was it? Was it here or here? Oh yeah. We could change it from matte cap. Whoops. Oh, but it changes everything. You can use, let me see if you go undo that. Go back in here, and then unclick use global matte cap, and then you can change it to a different matte cap or whatever you feel like doing. Let's see. Go here. Now you have to do that with each one that you are messing with. So like again, this is using whatever global matte cap we had. We'll change it again. So like if you wanted to do like a combination of something or other. Okay, now you can also paint it. Let's see, let's get our paint tool. And I like the black, and I can do this sort of thing. And I believe you can change to a different metalness. So if you want it to be like more shiny. And then if you want to smudge it, so you can have fun with that. I also tried doing eyebrows, but I don't think this one here is a good idea because it's all merged. Yeah, it's all merged. But yeah, so if you and be sure to decrease your file size by decimating your hairs. So let's see, who's huge? Oof, all these guys are huge. Okay, so if I take this, I should get everybody. And let's go ahead and decimate. So we're going from 5888 to 32. Now it's getting kind of funky. You can see the squaring off, and I'm wondering if we can smooth it. Yes, we can smooth it, but it's doing weird things. It's almost like what happens when you are smoothing something that doesn't have a lot of mesh to it. But you can also fluff it back out with the move tool. And bend it with the drag tool. But we're down from 5,000 to 3,000. And you can keep going if you feel froggy. Let's see, this ponytail here looks like it's at like 23,000. Let me change my background here. We'll go to lit PBR, change the environment. Let's see. We'll probably add our own lights and stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So we're at 211,000. Move, drag. Let me bring this down. Ooh. My move tool has the coloring. Oh, no it doesn't. I wonder why I did that. Maybe it is reflecting. Let's see, move. This is the drag. Ah, drag has it. Yeah, drag has the painting thing. It's pretty. Hey. I have confetti hair. Yeah, so fun. Okay, so some of the hairs that I had messed with, let me see. Come on, drag, I want you to do it here too. Oh, I'm going bald. Mess it up, Kim, mess it up. Let me see, we drag that over. Anyway, you guys get the gist. Debald her. Drag is being a drag. I wonder if my paint will do the same thing. Make it bigger. It should. Anyway, we get the gist, Kim. We get the gist. Okay. So, let me see what it would look like if we were spinning it. Terrible on that side. Don't look at that side. But yeah, use this at your own discretion because it will jump your file size up. One of the other ones that I have, and I'll show you some of the other hairs that I had created using Erica Kassab's Small Robot Studio. Let me see. Open hairs, yes. Oh yeah, I didn't save. Cancel. Oh, anyway. Gone forever. Oh, cancel. Okay, yeah, so these are some of the hairs that I had created. Let me see if I can zoom out without crashing. Like, I was working on this head right here. I made ponytails, and I made too many. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this one right here that's in front of us, because every time I go to fixing it, it crashes like a bad dog. So I'm going to delete it. Like my computer, look at all these numbers are huge. Okay, and delete. Okay, so maybe it'll let me work now. Okay, so here is one I was working with. I made the bun, but I lost patience with doing the braids going around the head. I had it once, didn't save, lost it, and have to do it all over again. But I was able to create this really cute bun using the braid tool, or the braid, and then just doing the rotation thing. This one was the Erica Kassab video, where she showed how to make a braid, and I just added, let's see, let me click on that. One of the other, a different one that I had done. Let's see. This one right here, I was playing with it. There are like 3 braids on this one. There's one that is like the one that is the outline. Let me see if that's connected. Yeah, I connected them. One that is, sorry, not the outline, the opacity, and then the others are in different places. So like one's in normal, and the other one is in color, and or without anything. If you do it normal, you'll just get lines on top of your mesh. If you do it under the opacity, you'll get it transparent with these lines. If you do a combination of it, you kind of get like this little dookie thing right here. But if you really pull it off, you can do some really pretty designs with the hair. So you can kind of see the braid pattern right here. But yeah, so not to keep you guys any longer, thanks for joining me. And I'll be doing a few more hairs in the future, maybe just different videos and stuff. Check out Erica Kassab's video on how to make a braid. Same idea. The only thing I did different is that I added the, let's see, click on that, in the opacity, and then I kind of spun it a little bit, so it just kind of added to it. Okay, all right, you guys, I will see you in the next video. If I try to do anything else to this, it'll just crash, because look at my file size is like, one braid is 164K. I hadn't decimated it at all. All right, take care, you guys. Let me open up the other one if it still exists. Let me back it up. Let's see. Bum bum bum. Open. We got her at bald. Well, hell. It is what it is. Okay, so I'll probably be doing other videos. In addition to doing my bubblegum ghost ship, working on the ghost ship. And then this is where I am so far with it. And then, let's see. I might even change Yummy's hair. We'll see. Oh, there we are. So it did save it for us. Let me save! Okay. Look at that. I like the confetti hair. Alright. Okay, you guys. I will see you in the next video. You can also, like, just play with it. Just make sure you grab your, wherever you're grabbing, and pull. It's not grabbing the front. Why are you not grabbing front? It's okay. Whew. But yeah, you guys enjoy. And if you have any questions, let me know if you're having any problems. And we'll try with a few more other textures in the future, just to see what we can come up with. But I'm really falling in love with this confetti hair. Let me stop. Or tinsel hair. That's what it looks like. It looks like tinsel. Okay, so let's take off the... fix the view here. When I do my view, I turn like everything off. Off. That way I can kind of see it a little bit better. Remember, drag to move it, move to like do like little individual pieces. Alright. Oh god, I'm in love with this tinsel hair. Alright. Again, thanks for joining me. You guys have a great one. Bye-bye. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. If you feel froggy. Maybe I won't be coughing in your ear this entire time.